Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy DavidBWylin, and I'm back again with another reaction. We got cops track down, cops track Christmas killer who left woman in ditch. We're finna get right into this. See what's about. Make sure I run the likes up. Sub if you knew all that good stuff, man. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, man.
After Christmas just north of Rochester, and a woman walking her dog has made a chilling discovery.
911. Hi, so I was just walking my dog and I noticed my dog fell off the road and it kind of looks like there is a dead body and I don't want to get closer.
Could be a deer, maybe?
No, it's not furry.
It is. All right.
I didn't get closer.
Yep.
I think
Nope.
even the 911 operator was like, it could be a deer, baby. Like, they in denial. Hey, nah, I'm sure anybody can tell the difference between a deceased animal and a deceased person. Just sometimes it could look crazy. It is snowing, so it could be, the body could be covered or whatever. It's snow, so you just like, you making out of something, but for the most part, even a kid could tell the difference between that.
So you're okay. Okay.
Okay.
You did everything that you did. Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah,
So-
I figured now I gotta give a statement.
Well, I'll just get some information from you.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Why don't you guys just hang tight here?
Okay.
Just catch your breath, okay? I'm gonna go back and talk to my supervisor real quick because she's
Okay.
just pulling up.
Okay.
But I'll have you just hang tight here. Take a breath,
Yep.
okay? And I'll be right back.
After collecting forensic evidence from the scene, the body was identified as Kimberly Ann Robinson. She was found naked with a through-and-through gunshot wound to the neck.
Bro,
Robinson
what
would have
kind of
celebrated her
weird- What kind of weird timing was Buddy on, bro? Because of course I already seen the thumbnail, so I'm guessing the dude in the thumbnail is the person that did this. So I'm assuming that. So that's why I said he. But definitely weird. Definitely weird. You see, I'm gonna want to assume the next part that he did to her and then did that because who knows how this went. But we gonna just listen.
42nd birthday just days later on New Year's Eve.
Sad.
Investigators quickly began piecing together what happened in the hours leading up to her death.
Available?
Yeah, I found him right here.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Is there somewhere we can talk real quick? Yeah. I'm an investigator with the sheriff's office.
I'm a detective with the sheriff's office. You're not in trouble or anything, just so you know. Is there anywhere?
Yeah, you know, the top in the corner or something? Wherever.
Yeah.
Our cover.
So I wanted to let you know that your mom died.
Yeah, man.
Let's go out to my car, okay? Yeah. Let's go.
Through exclusive footage and detailed investigation, Midwest Crime brings you the untold story.
I don't have nobody. My dad's dead. My mom's gone. Oh,
That shit
my
hurt
little
me, bro.
brother.
Dang, that shit hurt me, bro. Nah. Man. That sucks. That fucking sucks, bro.
Oh.
So Jaden, your Uncle Chris is on his way here too. With Jaden, okay?
Oh, how did my mom die? I just talked to her. She... Oh. I'm so. She just called me. She just called me. It is her birthday. It's gonna be her birthday.
Let's head over to the car. We'll get your stuff. Don't worry about that. You wanna?
What about Mustafa? Her boyfriend.
How long ago was this? Dude, bro got like a GoFundMe or something? They got a GoFundMe or something? Or
Why do you say that?
I can't even see the date on that.
They had abusive
It was
relationship.
27, 22. Oh, this is
I
long
know
ago.
that.
Bro.
And my mom said that he's beat on her before. Okay.
And like, I didn't talk to my mom. I knew that she did drugs. That's why I really didn't want to talk to her.
Sure.
It's like she did meth. So like, I don't know if she overdosed.
Okay.
Was it a gunshot wound or?
We have no idea right now at this point. We're just at the very beginning of this. Okay, but I want you to know.
She died this morning.
Grandma knows.
My grandma Patty.
Yeah. Uncle Chris knows. Jaden now knows. Like I said, they're on their way here. Because I know Jaden would want to be with you right
I
now.
don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to tell him. He doesn't have nobody. Our father died in 2018.
Okay.
He has
Man,
nobody.
that's crazy losing
I don't
both your
know what I'm
parents
gonna-
young too, because he looked pretty young. That's wild to lose both of your parents at a young age. And then he said he got a little brother too, so now that's even worse. Like, man,
Dude, I don't know. I just told my uncle just died in September.
When do you
yo,
think
death
the
is
last
not.
time you talked to your mom was?
I don't have my phone. My
Okay.
phone, I just talked to her. She just called me like 2 days ago.
Okay.
And, she knows I don't answer her calls because I don't want to talk to her. Like,
Sure.
she kind of messed up our relationship, but I still loved her. I just
Sure, of
wanted her to
course.
get away from that guy
Yeah.
and just focus on me and Jaden.
Right on.
So, I don't know, but she, like, even though she was with that guy, she texted me and said, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel terrible, though, because I pushed her away.
Can you look at me for a second? I know a lot about addiction, okay?
Yeah.
And it's when we set healthy boundaries for ourselves, which is what it sounds like you were doing to
Right.
protect yourself.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I just
Yes,
didn't,
that-
I didn't
yeah.
want my brother to.
That's not pushing someone away. That's
Exactly. I was about to say something in that manner too. Like, sometimes you do have to detach yourself from people that you love. And if it's for a healthier outcome, yes, you sometimes have to. Like, why would I keep around, like, me growing up? I was involved with people that, and I was into things that I wouldn't accept now in my life because I have a daughter. I got kids. I wouldn't have them type of people around my kids or be involved that type of stuff because I have kids. So sometimes you have to set that boundary. You got to move on. Like, the drugs, I do still own firearms, but it's like all that type of stuff like that, you got to detach from because it's not good. It's not good, bro. I don't want to jeopardize myself from seeing my kids on a regular basis or jeopardize my life and something happened to me because I wanted to still be involved in the shit bro, that's some teenage youngin' shit. Like, I'm a grown man now, bro. I'm 30 years old. I don't need to be involved in no stuff that's going to put me in a situation where I got to either lose my life or take somebody else's life or go to jail. So, yeah, it's good, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you want your little brother to be around positive things and you want to be a positive role model for him, a big brother. I respect that 100%. Like, I got brothers too. I'm the oldest. I got 4 brothers. So I get it. You want to be a positive role model for them. And they're not too much younger for me. The youngest one is 18, but other than that, we all in our late 20s. So at this point, we all grown. So I get that, man. I respect it 100%.
that's setting a healthy boundary for your life, and that's actually quite amazing at your age to be able to do that.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's true.
Because at his age, bro, I was probably
100% true.
Man, fighting and doing all type of crazy. I don't know how old he is, but I'm pretty sure he's young. But at that age, I was doing wild shit, bro. So,
So, when you communicated with your mom, was it usually over like Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. She might have had a phone number.
Okay.
She would rarely, if she did, I think she'd FaceTime me from an email.
Sure.
Maybe like an iPad.
Okay,
like
I got you.
So, well, other than that, yeah, Messenger. That's
Okay.
our main contact. She'd call me, FaceTime me off
Okay.
that.
Okay. And you say you think it was a couple of days ago. You don't have your phone right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
It's probably in the back. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Heather, can you think of anything that, I mean, mainly we wanted to come here and let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry it's, you know.
Less than 2 days after Robinson's body was found, police were called to an apartment in Rochester by a woman who said her brother, Mustafa Rashad Bush, had been drinking and needed to go to jail.
Not at all. Okay. Huh. All right. Is this your place? No. Okay, is this your place?
This is my place.
Is everything okay, or what's going on? Guys? Everything's okay. Perfectly fine. Okay. Why don't you chat with her? I'll chat with him quick and just make sure everything's okay.
You know who called us? I mean, it looks like you were just kind of pulling up when we got here.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up. My brother has been drinking.
Okay, and that's Mustafa over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is not armed or dangerous or anything.
Okay.
But this was his car, and he shouldn't be drinking and driving. And then also, he just needs to go to jail. Because,
what for?
Well, he said that he hurt his girlfriend.
Over with. Fried. But he asked fried. I knew she was getting to that. So he mentioned it's on his conscience, bro. We all got a conscience. So understand, even if you do something, and especially in that manner, eventually that's gonna haunt you, bro. Now either you just fight that conscience, bury yourself in drugs and shit, and so it could like low-key escape your mind for a little bit, or you're just gonna ponder and ponder and ponder, man. Because I watched the show, The Killer Speaks, and there was one guy that said something crazy. I'm gonna keep it short. He said something. He was like, they had went to rob a guy at ATM. I think he was a Marine or something like that. They robbed him, but long story short, they killed him, threw him in a trunk. But what haunted this man to where like he confessed to like other stuff he did, like murders, was the fact that the Marine guy, the back of his head, he said he hears the thump from it on the back of his trunk, because when they were putting the body in the car, they hear the thud, like boom. And he said that shit plays on a loop in his head all the time. That's what got him to confess to doing it, because it haunted him. So like I said, that's a conscience. Like we all got one. Some people either ignore it, like I said, by burying themselves in drugs, alcohol, whatever. Some people just gonna haunt you, and eventually you just sit there and cave. You gonna tell everything that's going on, because you can't fight it like that.
Okay. Well, you understand that we can't arrest him just based on what you said, right?
Okay.
Have you been drinking tonight? Yeah, but not enough to be drunk. Everything's okay, trust me. I'm want me to verify that? Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't care. Do you have a PBT?
Yeah, I got one.
Go grab one.
You got no idea why anybody called us, no sort of dispute or anything like that?
No. Is it counting up, or is it that supposed to be my blood? The blood?
Yep. So it's your breath alcohol content actually. So yeah. Yep. It's counting up. It takes a while. When it slows down like this, it's not going to get much higher. Yeah. So you're less than half the legal limit, and I'm not getting any signs of intoxication.
And
talking to you, you seem fine. You're talking.
They think this. Gee, do you see that? Less than half. Less than half of the legal limit. Come on, man. Y'all know better than this. No, not y'all.
I'm about to say, yeah, come on, dog. They were caught out there. They just doing their job. Don't even attack them. That's crazy.
I can only imagine who the hell it was.
You think it was her?
No, she probably my parents, because she probably thought I was drunk and she was talking to them. And it's good. Like I say, it ain't no big thing.
Oh, you water. Here's the
I swear. I swear.
Okay.
I swear. Everything's okay. Trust me. I wouldn't even put myself in jeopardy, because I know they care about me. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
You're okay.
Indeed, I appreciate it.
Hey, Mustafa. Miss, I'm sorry, real quick before we take off, can I snag your name and date of birth just so I can document that we talked to you?
Yeah.
I got what I need from you. You're welcome to go sit in your car if you like.
Don't get mad at me.
Can you tell me anything else about what he said to you about hurting his girlfriend? Did he give you any specifics?
Well, you know what?
Do you know what his girlfriend's name is? Okay, you can just just walk with me while I'm putting this back in the trunk. Okay. Hey, if I text, huh? Yeah, I've got a card.
So based on our findings and a person of interest was identified pretty early in the case, we began to work leads with all of that available information. Sheriff's Office investigators were able to make contact with the suspect's family and asked for their assistance in having the suspect, person of interest, come in and meet with our investigators. To the credit of the family and the suspect, he was then brought to the law enforcement center last night by a family member and was taken in for questioning. At the conclusion of that session, where the person refused, the suspect in this case has been identified as Mustafa Rashad Bush, age 39, from Rochester.
Let's rewind to Christmas Eve, 2022.
Oh yeah, I went all the way in detail. See, this is what I like, bro. Shout out to Midwest Crime. Let's get it, bro. Y'all went into detail. Y'all ain't just like leave a video off right there. Let's go, bro.
Surveillance footage from a quick trip shows Bush and Kimberly Robinson there, together.
Okay.
This would be one of the last times Robinson was seen alive. Messages between the two show discussions about meeting up, but what followed would become a key part of the investigation. Robinson spent part of Christmas Eve at a party at her mother's house. Her son dropped her off at a friend's house around 8:30, and she posted on Facebook around 10. Her family never heard from her again. On Christmas Day, cell phone data placed Bush and Robinson at their shared home in Rochester until around 9 p.m., when Bush's phone stopped transmitting. Robinson's phone last pinged near the area where her body was found the next day, in a ditch near River Bluff Lane and West River Road. That same day, witnesses reported seeing Bush with a large, heavy suitcase and later saw burnt clothing and a pair of glasses in a burn pit near an acquaintance's home off Marion Road. On December 27th, investigators found blood evidence in Bush's vehicle, a blue 2017 Kia Optima, and a half-pound of cocaine in a bag with his belongings. Officers conducting surveillance saw Bush moving several bags from the home to his vehicle and into another. CCTV cameras caught him buying cleaning supplies and then doing loads of laundry. Investigators believed these actions were an attempt to destroy evidence and cover his tracks. Based on Robinson's autopsy, witness statements, text messages, and cell phone data, the case against Bush was at that point overwhelming. His history includes a 2007 conviction for second-degree murder after he fatally shot a 25-year-old man in Rochester. He was released on parole in
Okay, I was about to say, so he was released on parole. I was about to say, how the hell you get out of jail? Dang, 2006 to 2020, he was locked up, bro. And then he was eligible for parole and got out just to do this. And still, see, that's why I be thinking, like, jail don't really help motherfuckers sometimes, bro. Like, I don't know, because when you sit down that long, 2006 to 2020, that is a long time. In 2006, I was in 6th grade. Like, I was in 6th grade in 2006. So what, like 11 years old? Now you fast forward all the way up to 2020. In 2020, just about beginning of, y'all know that thing that had the world on pandemic mode, you feel me? You can't say it on YouTube because they be tripping. But that was like the beginning of that. What was that? It was like 2021 was the beginning of that, for real. But that's wild, bro.
2020,
It ain't even help
Bush was
nothing.
arrested and initially charged with first-degree premeditated murder, first-degree murder while committing domestic abuse, and second-degree murder with intent. A jury in November 2024 deliberated for just 4 hours and found Bush guilty of 2 of those counts, and found him not guilty of premeditated first-degree murder. On Friday, January 3rd,
That's crazy. It only took him 2 years to do the same dumb thing that he done to get locked up the first time. That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. It's like it didn't help him at all. Like you sat down that long and still like, oh man, I mean, is this Joyce? You making dumb decisions, bro. Now you gonna have to pay this cost. They gonna definitely, bro. You was out on parole, so clearly you violated that. So you gonna have to do the time for that. Still, the first one that you did, plus the second one, and then whatever charges they give you for violating the parole. So you a dummy. You a dummy, bro. You gonna be gone now for sure. You gone this time. Ain't no way.
Bush,
I don't
now
think the judge would be
41,
lenient at all, and I wouldn't be if I was the judge.
was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Simple.
Her laugh could ring this place. It's so loud and obnoxious, but beautiful. We just want to remember her as the beautiful human being, kindness, soul that she was.
A sense of satisfaction, if not closure.
He gets to sit behind a 8x10 or 10x10 jail cell, and he is somebody else's. And his life is over the way that he took hers.
And a message for victims of similar situations.
And I think everybody needs to understand that domestic violence is serious.
It is.
And to take it seriously and to listen to somebody, reach out to somebody.
Talk to somebody.
Yeah, be there for your friends and family.
If you or a loved one is experiencing domestic abuse, help.
Look. There y'all go. Any woman, any man going through this, y'all need to sit down and realize that it's only going to get worse. Yes, it might have started off first. He might have, or she might have just boom. And like, oh, I'm so sorry for that. And they kind of like almost guilt trip you in a way to believe that you're the reason why, you know, like it's your fault they did it. That's what I was trying to say. And then boom, it happened again. Same thing, and you believe in it. And the next thing you know, it escalates to something. Now somebody's life is gone. Don't let it progress to that. I know it sucked because I seen another story that was crazy to where like a woman, I think I was on TikTok scrolling. I seen a story where this lady, she literally was in a similar situation and it ended, her life got cut short and it sucked. And I see somebody commenting, because I was reading the comments, I see somebody comments like, this is why my mom, she got up in the middle of the night while my dad was sleeping his dip. And sometimes that can work. But then again, he could track you down or you still feel like messed up, so you responding back to him. You like, oh, we need to just link up and talk it out. Da, da, da. Like, that's what I'm saying. The guilt tripping might take over, and then now you feel like, oh, he ain't really mean to do this, or she ain't mean to really do this. And then somebody's life, like I said, somebody's life ended up being taken. And we live in a wild world, bro, crazy world, all in all. So much go on a daily basis that if you're not involved or around that, you don't think too much of it. You ain't think like, oh man, I wasn't raised into an abusive household, so naturally I wasn't around that all the time, but I have friends and stuff like that they went through it, so that's all the stories I can go based off of or whatever I see on the internet. So like I said, I don't relate to that because I didn't come from that. So me personally, it's not the norm. It never should be the norm, but it happens every day. So that's what I'm saying. But I know it be going on. It sucks. And then that shit tragic because you put your love and your trust into somebody, and then they can automatically just one day flip out, and then everything come to an end. And it's sad. It's a scary world we live in because you never know people's true intentions, and you just gotta hope. You gotta just hope nothing like that happen. That's how I see it. You gotta just, I hope one day this person don't flip out and do this to me. And it's crazy though, if you see the signs, I feel like you automatically should be on top of that, like off the rip. Don't think that's okay. Don't think it's okay. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, man. RP to that lady. Like I said, shout out to Midway's Crown for actually going into detail with this and not leaving us on a cliffhanger. And I hope them kids, her sons, able to prosper in life and stuff like that. I was asking for a GoFundMe link so I could like donate to it, but I don't. This happened like 2 years ago. No, 3 years going on. 3 years at this point. So I'm pretty sure it's not even a link if they had it anymore. But that's sad, man. But just into that. It's your boy DavidBWylin, and I'm out.